Welcome back to the Black and Gold Report. I'm Cameron Songer, joined now by UNCP women's soccer head coach Lars Andersson. Coach, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me again.
Your team has been in great form recently. A very good start to conference play. The Black and Gold breaking the program record for longest win streak, which dated all the way back to 2010. What has been the biggest key to the team's success?
Well, I think you can sum it up in 3 words: respect, trust, and depth. We respect each other as teammates. We get off to an 0-2 start, but we have a great amount of respect and trust for each other, and trust in the system, trust in the coaching staff. And we just kept doing what we were doing. We knew it was going to work eventually, even though we got off to a little bit of a rocky start. And then I think one of the biggest keys to our success is we probably have the deepest roster we've had in a long, long time. And that clearly has paid dividends. That was a shortcoming of ours in years past, that we would only be able to play 3 or 4 players off the bench against the best teams. This year we've been able to play 6, 7, 8 players off the bench against the very top level teams of the PBC. So those are the 3 things that I see as keys to our success so far.
Defensively, the Braves rank as one of the best teams in the Peach Belt Conference. Freshman goalkeeper Gina Ryan has already garnered some weekly awards, as well as junior center back Jasmine Senecal Guzman. What has made your defense so special so far this season? Well,
we made a few changes in personnel, but I really think you have Jazz to begin with, who's now in her junior year, who's a very, very experienced center back, in my opinion, one of the best, if not the best, in the PBC. And then we have Gina, who has proven herself already at the college level in just a few games. You have a starting sort of a core there of a great center back and a fantastic goalkeeper. And then we brought in some new players, and it's all kind of come together. In the beginning, it looked a little shaky, and we just needed to spend a little more time together. And again, we trust and respect each other, and we knew it would eventually come together, and it has.
Looking at the other side now, the goal scoring department, the Braves have been pretty balanced without any one player really scoring a bulk of the goals. How hard does it make it for opposing teams to defend against the Braves when there are so many different scoring options and attacking options?
Well, that's one thing I've stressed for a couple of years now. We've got to get away from relying on 1 or 2 players to do all of the goal scoring, rather than having 1, 12, 10 goals a season goal scorer. I'd prefer to have 7 or 8 players who are scoring 3 or 4 goals apiece. It makes it, like you said, a lot more difficult to account for the UNCP attack. And I think we are well on our way to approaching that goal, and it certainly, again, is part of our success so far this season.
Today, the Braves face a very tough challenge they square off with Armstrong State right here in Pembroke at Lumbee River EMC Stadium. It'll be a matchup of 2 of the PBC's top teams in the standings. What should we expect out of the Pirates?
Well, I have a tremendous amount of respect for the Armstrong soccer program. We have never beaten them. We have tied them a few times, but they have a great staff. They have great players. They have high-character kids and a fantastic program, and I look forward to playing them for sure.
It's hard to believe we're already at the halfway point of the regular season. What are you expecting out of your team as the year rolls and the conference tournament approaches?
Well, I hate to use a cliche, but in the Peach Belt, if you start looking ahead, if you start looking down the road and looking past anybody, it's going to come back and bite you. We take it 1 game at a time. We focus solely at the game at hand, and then we move on from there. So right now, it's Armstrong State.
All right, Coach, thank you so much for joining us. That's all the time we have this week, Braves fans. As a reminder, season tickets for UNCP basketball are now on sale. For more information, visit uncpbraves.com. For the coaches and crew, I'm Cameron Songer. Until next week, go Braves.